What's poppin', people? It's Dante, currently walking down Broad Street here in Philadelphia. You can see City Hall standing tall in the background. Today I actually have the Ricoh GR3X on my neck and the Ricoh GR3 on my wrist. I'm experimenting with something. I'm trying to adopt a new workflow. Just for the day, just for fun. And so today's thought is about this idea of what should I photograph? You know, this idea about the subject that you're interested in, about the story you're trying to tell. And, you know, whether or not what you're going to photograph is original, whether or not you're, you know, creating your own signature style. You know what I do? I just follow the light. I just follow the light. I photograph the light and I allow that to guide me. You know, that's my guiding star. You know, it's quite simple, really. I mean, whatever your gut and whatever that emotional response, that intuition tells you to photograph, obey that. And don't think about the outcome. Don't think about what it is that you're actually photographing, and try to tap into your sort of subconscious mind when you're on the streets and enter a flow state where the pictures that you create come from a very pure state of being, where you're not inspired by something external, but allowing the internal compass guide you. That intuition, right? That sort of voice within your head that tells you when to click the shutter, that feeling in your gut that has you feel something when you click the shutter. You know, that's what I follow, and I don't really think about what it is that I'm photographing these days. And so I encourage you to play, to tinker, to photograph more, and to not take it so seriously. And I think that through following the light and simply allowing your curiosity to guide you, you'll start to discover what it is that you are interested in, how you perceive the world around you from your personal interpretation of reality. You know, ultimately, you could say and you could argue that everything's been done, that all of the stories have been told and everything has been photographed. But your personal interpretation of what life could be is something that I think is necessary to display in a photograph, where the photographs you make through that pure state, where you're not necessarily thinking about the outcome and you're simply photographing through your intuition, will become a direct reflection of your internal state of being, a direct reflection of your soul, of who you are as an individual and how you fit into this puzzle of life, and what your ideas are and what your sort of feeling is towards society or towards the city that you're photographing. And then that is what's going to reflect in the photographs. Don't think about the subject. You are the subject. Your interpretation of the world is what's going to reflect in the photographs you make. Photography has nothing to do with photography. Photography has everything to do with how you engage with humanity out there in the open world, on the front lines of life. And what you find and what you put within the four corners of the frame become your world, become your subject. And so simply follow the light, follow your curiosity, and shoot from the gut. Stop thinking.